Hey everybody, happy Treadmill Wednesday. It is no longer Tuesday and it is almost no longer Wednesday. As a matter of fact, I got to show you something special for tonight. It is 10 o'clock and I am long past having my running shoes on. I now have my bedroom slippers. I came from home so I can make sure that I did this post. Today is really significant. I wanted to make sure I did this post on Wednesday, today, August 29th. And the reason? Today is the King of Pop's, would have been his 60th birthday. And it's ironic because last week we had the Queen of Soul talking about her and the contributions that she made to the world. And today we are talking about the King of Pop, who would have been 60 years old. Now, let's forget everything about personal, what happened in anybody's personal life. Let's concentrate on the gift that he gave this world, which was his incredible music, his dance, his joy, and his gifts that he shared with so many of us. And he was a tremendous philanthropist as well. And I want to share with you a quote from Michael Jackson. And I'll read it with my glove on. In the end, the most important thing is to be true to yourself and those you love and work hard. Work like there's no tomorrow. Train, strive, really train and cultivate your talent to the highest degree. Be the best at what you do. Get to know more about your field than anybody alive. Use the tools of your trade, if it's books or a floor to dance on or a body of water to swim in. Whatever it is, it's yours. That's what I've always tried to remember. Even if you're sweeping floors or painting ceilings, do it better than anybody in the world. No matter what it is that you do, be the best at it and have a respect for others. Be proud of yourself, and to honor, be honorable. And one of my favorite quotes from him, and I'll try and post this, is study the greats and become greater. Now, I want to share with you something that I experienced because of the Gray Institute. I went through it in 2011, and in 2014, I became what we call a play coach mate, or a PCMer. And we have the opportunity as PCMers to do a talk. It's similar to a TED Talk, but it's instead of ideas worth spreading, it's called Truth Worth Doing. And in my Truth Worth Doing talk, I wanted to come up with something big. And somehow I got this crazy idea in my head to utilize this glove and come up with a little dance. And I'm happy to share the talk with anybody if you want to see it. But what I am going to share and post here is the last 2 minutes of the talk, because what I decided to do was to honor Michael Jackson with my talk. I won't say anything more about it. I'm going to force you to watch it for those 2 minutes, but I will say it scared the hell out of me when I had the idea, and I had to practice probably more than anything I've practiced in a long time. But at the same time, I was so scared to do this, but I knew it would be something really cool to share, and I was so inspired by Michael Jackson. So I studied the great Michael Jackson and his move. I was clearly not greater. I don't think we're ever going to see anybody greater than him. But I was incredibly inspired by his work, and I wanted to share it with others. So that's what we're trying to do here with Be Fit Run Treadmill Tuesday. My best advice is to pick something and to practice over and over and over. That's what Michael Jackson did. He was a perfectionist. It didn't just happen naturally. He spent hours and hours and hours. The other thing was he studied all of the greats. You know, I just read something about him studying Bob Fosse and Michelangelo, and, you know, he studied Aretha Franklin and her gospel, and, I mean, he studied these people meticulously, and that's how he became greater and greater over time. Kobe Bryant often references he was friends with Michael Jackson and his work ethic, and just really was inspired by him as well. So find somebody out there that you admire and you love what they do and emulate. Tony Robbins says the same thing, is that you basically find somebody and, you know, follow, I think his quote is, success leaves clues. So you find somebody who is incredibly successful, and you follow what it is that they have done to be successful. Then you will make your own path to be successful in that manner. So for me personally, just as an example, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with these videos and online and YouTube and stuff, but I'm trying to learn, and it's not going to be perfect, but the more practice that I get with it, the better I hope that it's going to be, although I'm here in my bedroom slippers and my Michael Jackson glove at 10 o'clock at night. So anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out because I just think that, again, I'm going to leave another clip of a video. Somebody made a montage of some Michael Jackson hits. So if you want a little sample without having to go on your iTunes, this just came out yesterday. It's kind of a cool little medley, just a 5-minute, I think they called it like a dance floor medley. But anyway, hats off to the great MJ, because what an incredible contribution to the world. And, you know, he was all about peace, joy, and love, baby. Maybe, you know, again, some personal demons that came up at the end of his life, but we're talking about the things that he gave and contributed, and how that has been such an incredible inspiration to others, myself included. Thank you, MJ, and happy birthday. Thanks, guys. See you next Tuesday. Peace.